The glass obviously was half full for the New Orleans Saints fans on Sunday as their favorite football team turned in an easy victory into a cuticle biter at Indianapolis. Are the Saints back in this thing? Come on over, let's chat. Okay, well, I'll do the talking and you can just listen. We're in session. Up next on the Black and Gold Today. Welcome to the Black and Gold Today, sponsored by Cadillac of New Orleans. I'm your pleasantly surprised host, Jim Derry. In the first 2 1/3 quarters Sunday at Indianapolis, the Saints were as good as they have been in a few years in opening a 27-0 lead over the Colts. The problem for WhoDat Hearts was they were outscored 21-0 down the stretch, and Marcus Colston had to come up with a huge catch just before the 2-minute warning to save the team from having to punt it away. That would have given resurgent Andrew Luck one last shot. But one can't sleep on the fact the Saints came out inspired and followed up their big win against Atlanta. And it started with the fake field goal perfectly executed by McCown. After it was over, you gotta love his response, humble as ever. Let's hear it.
So it's something that we kind of had in our back pocket if the situation was just right. It was.
How difficult is that throw when you're crouching down and I think you pop back up and make an accurate pass?
It really doesn't matter how easy or how difficult it is. You just have to do it. You know what I mean? And so glad we got it done, and it worked out for me.
You practice.
Speaking of you just have to do it, that's exactly what the defense did. Led by Cameron Jordan and a host of draft picks and no-names, Rob Ryan and the Saints thoroughly confused Andrew Luck for most of the game. It started up front, and let's hear from Jordan.
A lot of things have come together at this point. I think we're doing a great job brushing off the edges. We're getting middle push. We switched some things up. Now we're getting great middle push, great edge, and things are coming together. Like I said, we're still growing. There's still a lot to learn with the young guys. Still a lot to learn within myself. I'm trying to be Kev Williams' understudy at this point. If Kev says we're leaving, I leave too.
Oh, that's fine and dandy, but we all know this team is nothing without a healthy and effective number 9. And in consecutive weeks, Breeze looked like that shoulder is just fine, and his mind was on nothing else but winning. It's usually easy to win when your team jumps out to a 4-touchdown lead.
You talk about a fast start. I mean, I don't know if you can start any much faster than that. And, obviously that was in part to a couple of great defensive stops, 2 turnovers there, and then we get the fumble on the kickoff return. So, bang, bang, bang. All of a sudden it's 20-0. But listen, we know the character and makeup of that team on the other side. And coming to this game, they're 9-1 in games where it's determined by 1 possession or less. They have a ton of comeback victories. I've seen Andrew Luck do it a number of times.
We'll be right back with Monday's frisky extra point.
What's one of the nicest things that comes with your new Cadillac from Cadillac of New Orleans? 0% interest.
Get 0% interest on all new Cadillacs, now at Cadillac of New Orleans. New owners, new attitude, on Lime Street in Rye in Metairie.
For today's extra point, I have a favor to ask of all 4 regular watchers of this segment. Yeah, you too, honey, and I'll take meatloaf for dinner if it's an option. Sad news from the West Bank earlier today as Zoe the WhoDat Cat apparently is missing. It has been 12 days since we met that little calico feline who whisked the Saints to victory against the Dirty Birds in the Superdome. In this case, cat scratch fever has certainly taken hold of the boys in black and gold as, with Zoe's inspiration, they have won 2 in a row when it looked like for some time they might not win 2 the rest of the season. But the precious ball of fur has gone missing somehow, and we need to be on the lookout. Her owner said Monday that poor Zoe somehow got out of her carrier bag and was lost somewhere near Uncle Bob's storage on General de Gaulle Drive in Algiers. Randy Pamelia said he has put out 200 flyers and cans of sardines all over the neighborhood, but no luck. This just stinks, y'all. So please, WhoDats, let your mice run free and sprinkle the town with catnip. We have got to find Zoe and have her roam the dome this Sunday. A win against the Giants could be riding in the balance. Well, that's all for today, my friends. Let me know what you think in today's poll. See you tomorrow.